What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, so once again, we can't have nice things. You know, Velma season 2 is on its way. I know a lot of people are sitting there scratching their heads like, why? Okay, where did this come from? Why are we revisiting this terrible, terrible television series? This animation, like, what's up with animation? You know, taking stuff from our past and just dragging it through the mud. You know, it just got through doing that with Good Times. We see Velma coming out. You know, taking old school shit and just dragging it through the mud, kicking it down the stairs, smashing its face into the concrete, and then spitting on it as you walk away. Like, that's basically what they doing with our stuff now. You know, it used to play some kind of reverence, you know, to content, but now we just get shitty animation. You know, so here we go, Velma season 2 trailer, getting absolutely destroyed as it should. I don't know why they're choosing to even go back to this thing. You know, it clearly got dog walked the first time, right? I mean, didn't it? Yeah, 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, why are we coming back to this, Warner Brothers? 39%, not even the shills liked it. Okay, nobody liked this. Are you trying to, like, set a record? Like, yo, let's see if we could get 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, that's the only other reason I could think to even put this trash out there. You know, but yeah, it's coming next month, man. Boy, April's been like a fun month. You know, we got Good Times. What else? We got Velma coming up. We got, what's the next thing? Oh, Rebel Moon. All right. Rebel Moon drops this weekend. Woo, man, it's going to be a fun April, man. But yeah, this trailer is getting absolutely destroyed. We won't be watching this, obviously, because Warner Brothers was flagged the hell out of this video. But, you know, it's trash, okay? I already watched it. It's, you know, you can watch it. It's 1 minute and 31 seconds you'll never get back in your life. And you're not going to want to watch this after it's all said and done. It's not funny. I don't think I cracked a smile. There's no jokes here. It's just like it's like the first season. The first season was just as bad. And now these clowns is coming back and giving us more to say. Let's see what the comments are talking about, though. This getting renewed is hands down the biggest tragedy in TV history. Man, I don't understand it myself. A lot of folks are saying that this was part of a 2-season deal for Mindy Kaling. Again, one of the most unfunniest people in the world, Mindy Kaling. Yeah, apparently she got a 2-season deal. They signed her up back-to-back seasons. That's what folks are saying, and that's the only reason that this show is getting the light of day, or a second season, you know, because of that reason. I wish they made dislikes public again. I could see them, okay? You can see them, too. You just got to add the extension. The worst series of all time gets a second season, but the best ones get canceled. What a cruel world we live in. Again, this is the timeline where we can't have nice things. You know, this is the timeline we living in, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all. All right. I wish we lived in a different timeline where they cancel bullshit. Like, yo, check it out. Like, even if they gave her a second season, you know, and said, hey, you know what? We already signed her up for season 2. Let her make that shit. All right. And then immediately just put that shit like they did with Batgirl. You know, yeah, she made it. Yeah, it's out there. You'll never see it. It will never see the light of day. Like, why not just do that? They've done it for other things with Warner Brothers. Here you go. Okay, that little Coyote, what's that? Coyote Acme or whatever that movie is. It's stuff sits on the shelf over there at Warner Brothers. They got no problem doing it. Zaslav, you know, where you at, bro? Get this crap off of my screen. I don't even want it coming out. There should be a clear message to bad content creators, people that don't know, hey, it's not coming out. It's just not happening. You know, here's your paycheck. Thank you very much. Go away. You know? Mindy Kaling's plan was to unite people of every race, gender, sexuality, and religion together by making the most hated show ever. Then she succeeded. Yeah, I don't know if it's the most hated show of all time. I mean, there's definitely, you know, Good Times right now is probably in contention for that. But, I mean, it's just not funny. You know, I think I made it, I don't know how far I made it into Velma. Probably like maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and I was done. You know, this is stupid. This is not worth my time. You know, I don't want to watch this, okay? But I might check out the first episode just to see is there any redeeming value to it at all. It's not as bad as Good Times. Good Times is just like offensive. Okay, it's just offensive bullshit. Like this one is just stupid, not funny, slightly offensive bullshit. Okay, you guys honestly renewed a show with no one wanted. Exactly, man. But again, it's not a renewal if she got 2 seasons, but they should have just let the other season the second season should have just sat on the shelf forever. All right. It's going to be right up there on the shelf next to all the other stuff that we don't put out. They canceled all these good shows and no closure like The Nevers and Westworld, but this stupid show gets a second season. How does that make any kind of sense? Yeah. Westworld to me, yeah. Westworld, it kind of went off the reservation after season 2. You know, after season 1 was perfect. Season 2 was like, season 3, I was like, I'm done. You know, I'm finished with that. Just when the world needed her the least, she returned. Yeah. The balls they have to renew this show is jaw-dropping, man. Reminder, don't hate watch the show. The more people keep hate watching it, the more it's going to get more seasons anyway. Look, man, I don't think they want this, okay? I don't think they want this negative publicity, all right? I get what you're saying, all right? Don't hate watch it, all right? Because people that hate watch it just to talk about it and talk trash about it, and then they'll come in here and they'll make their little audience score or whatever, you know, so they can speak on it with some, you know, with some knowledge and intelligence. You know, they're saying, oh, man, you're just giving it more ratings. Look, they don't want this, okay? They don't want this at all. And, I mean, if people are coming out there and making YouTube videos about it, dog walking the hell out of this, that's not what they're interested in. Yeah, this guy, this was in the works way before the season 1 was done. This was predestined. We all must suffer for it. I mean, yeah, I might check it out just to see what it is. Whatever you do, don't hate watch. Even if you hate watch, it's still going to be renewed. No hate watching, no hate watching. Yeah, I think a lot of people going to be hate watching. I think a lot of cats is going to be hate watching this one, man. They canceled the Boondocks and renewed this abomination. Can't make this up. Warner Brothers, sorry, it doesn't make sense to release Batgirl or Coyote versus Acme. Also Warner Brothers. Yeah, like I said, man, if it's going to sit on the shelf, if these are going to sit on the shelf, let Velma sit on the shelf right next to it. Like, what do they think they're going to get out of this? They're not going to get any ratings. You know, they're not going to get, I don't even think people are going to hate watch. I think actually people are just going to be like, I'm done, you know? So Infinity Train gets taken off, but this garbage survives. Exactly. Not hate watching this season. The world is already suffering due to global warming and several ongoing wars. The last thing we need is a 3rd season of this bullshit. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, that's the problem again. When you're talking about a series like Velma, and you're talking about like the nonsense that they're putting in here, trying to make, I guess there's supposed to be like some romance going on with Shaggy and Velma or whatever they're going to have. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. All right. There's more of a romance going on. Like, nobody cares. All right. This shit is so garbage, man. I mean, the race swaps were already bad enough. You know, the nonsense that they were throwing in here just didn't make any damn sense. You know, I don't see it, man. I don't see this thing being interesting whatsoever. I think a lot of people are definitely going to hate watch it, though. Unfortunately, people are going to hate watch it because there's going to be a conversation surrounding this trash show, you know? And again, I might watch the first episode just to see what it is, just to see if it improved at all. I can't imagine that it did, but in case it did, you know, I want to say, all right, well, it actually did get a little better. You know, old school fans of Scooby-Doo, like, we want good Scooby-Doo content. And, you know, when they're throwing money behind something like Velma, like, can it at least be good? You know? But instead, this is what we're going to get, all right? We're going to get more of this 7% shit. Again, the only thing I can guess is that they're trying to break this record. Like, let's see how low can we go? How low can we go? You know, that's what they want to know. You know, and can they do worse than this 39%? Yeah, and if it was all shot and created at the same time, the only thing you can imagine is that this is just going to be utter dog shit. Everybody's going to be calling it dog shit. It's going to be trending on Twitter and X and social media all over the place, and then it's just going to kind of fade away, and then that's going to be it, you know. But anyway, folks, what do y'all think about Velma season 2? Another season of some shit. All right, unbelievable. Why are we getting this? God only knows. Would you guys let me know what you think? Jump down in the comments, give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.